Adding yet another free crypto airdrop to farm is the Incentiv network, and in this video we will show you how to start off on Incentiv Testnet V2 as a new user to qualify for their airdrop. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And before we go ahead and show you how to qualify for the Incentiv airdrop, we wanted to share this incredible campaign running from MEXC, of which you can earn yourself up to $18,000 just by signing up and trading with the MEXC exchange. Now, it really is that simple, guys, but you have until the 28th of September, so it is a limited time event, and if you want to participate, you know exactly what to do. Head into the description down below. But for us, guys, we're now going to continue with the Incentiv Testnet, and I want to show you their X page before we continue. First of all, give them a follow so you stay tuned with all of their updates of their test network. However, here's how XP, badges, referrals, and streaks work together to power our L1 where every action counts. So what we want to do, guys, is we want to very simply go through this thread, read through it, make sure you understand everything to do. However, we are going to give you that tutorial, and therefore we're going to head over to the testnet of the Incentiv network. Now, once we're here, we need to choose one of the options. If you are familiar with Web3, then of course you can check out this option here, which is Web3 is my thing. If you are brand new to the world of Web3, then click I'm just getting started. So Web3 is my thing, and I'm going to continue with my wallet, of which I'm going to use a new wallet because that is what we have to do for the new Incentiv Testnet. Now we need to very simply choose a name, so it could be Theo, it could be Hi Crypto Guy, it could be John the Soprano, whatever you want is completely random. Next, you have two options. You can either A, utilize your biometric, or B, utilize a PIN. As you can see, once you've done that, we are now in. I didn't have to actually do any of the details. Nonetheless, Testnet V2 is live. Level up your experience. Migrate to Testnet V2. And finally, yes, we are in. Give it a read, guys, and we can start exploring. So we officially got our first badge, and that was to create a wallet. The next one, guys, we need to very simply join the Discord, as you can see here. Next, you have to accept it, obviously, if you want to join. Next, you have to verify yourself, of course, exactly what I'm going to do. Choose, of course, what it is. It's a lion. No, it's a penguin. Just kidding. After we've done that, we can head back over to Incentiv, verify it. Might have to click it a few times. That's very annoying. And then, as you can see, we need to confirm it, and boom. Finally, it's already done. There we go. We can now very simply get our next badge. We now need to give the page a refresh, wait for the badge to load up. Guys, honestly, this is a very slow and congested network right now. Honestly, don't expect it to be a blazing fast network. Yes, I'm having some troubles, but no problem. We know exactly what we need to do. We just need to wait for the Discord thing to load up. Obviously, there must be some sort of bug happening right now while I'm recording this video, but no worries. We now just need to complete the next steps in order to continue and get all of these badges. So follow over on X. We can very simply do that. Going over to the next page where I'm going to confirm it. Once you've done that, verify it. Again, obviously it's going to be glitchy, but once it does work, guys, you are going to, of course, be able to complete those tasks and get the badges. Now you can see here it's just going to load and load and load and load and load 15-20 minutes at a time. Yes, I know, very annoying, and this video is taking me ages to do, but hopefully, guys, by the time you're doing this, you won't have these problems that I'm having. Boom, finally you can see once we've done that X1, we come back here and we can see our Discord badge. Now we need to wait for the same thing to happen for X. After that, guys, give the page a refresh. The next thing that we want to do is get Testnet tokens. And to get Testnet tokens, guys, you're going to see in the top right corner, we've got the Get Testnet Tokens option. However, we have to wait a little countdown, so I don't know why that is a thing. I didn't even claim tokens yesterday. But no worries, we'll come back in 3 minutes and 40 seconds to claim those. But in the meantime, guys, why don't we explore the dashboard to see what else is here other than badges. We've got the assets, of which we've got the T-Cent, the Incentiv token. Down below, you'll be able to see your contacts if you have any, where you send to friends or send to your family, X, Y, and Z. And then down below that, guys, we've now got an XP leaderboard and a referral section. So the leaderboard will be coming soon. However, you can see your total XP, the amount of friends that you've invited, what you get for inviting friends. However, the main purpose is to focus on this XP and get these badges. The more badges that we can get, the more XP that we will earn, and the more badges that we have, the bigger allocation, in my personal opinion, we'll get for an airdrop. So keep that in mind. We just want to go ahead and complete as much as we possibly can. So while we're here, you might as well invite your friends over to take yourself further up the leaderboard. Nonetheless, my friends, we've done all these simple tasks of which is just required of us, and that is just by simply joining the Discord, very simply by following their X, and so on. And finally, guys, we can now get our Testnet tokens in the top right. I don't know why there isn't a little full set button here in the center, but up in the top right corner, we are now going to get our testnet tokens. Like I said, guys, this network is very congested and very slow, so please take that into consideration. However, we are now getting our tokens. Once we've got our Tsent tokens, we will then be able to see that we've now got the Discord, the wallet, and the testnet tokens badge. However, we're still waiting for that X1. I'm not going to lie, guys, this is very annoying. It's taking absolutely ages to get this stuff done, even though I've already done it multiple times. So I'm going to verify this badge for the last time. Hopefully it works. Even if it doesn't, I'll come back later, but we're going to move on to the next step, which is actually going to have to be done because, as you can see, it's still not working. But next is to send tokens, and we've already requested for our testnet tokens. However, if you scroll down, guys, you can see that we've still got 0 Tsent tokens. But once you do have Tsent tokens, what you're going to do is you're going to need to send your testnet tokens. However, as you can see, we have 0 testnet, like I still said, but we just need to wait for the tokens to appear in our wallet. Like I also said, guys, this network is extremely congested and will obviously take a while. Nonetheless, you can come back to that quest, but the next one is to very simply add a contact. And as you can see here, we've got the contact section where we can add one. So for example, we could just enter a name. It could be, I don't know, John, if you have friends called John. If you've got a burner account, for example, you go up into your wallets, come up here, go over to, I don't know, a different wallet address, come up here, take it, boom, paste it. If you want to add an image, by all means you can. Add it. Next, guys, you're going to be able to get yourselves a badge just by adding another address. Very simple and very easy. To be honest with you, I very much like this feature. I think most applications should have this if they're, of course, working from a hub. As it stands, I'm not going to lie, the Incentiv Testnet is still ridiculously congested. But it's still completely free, guys, and this still could end up being a massive airdrop, one that we don't want to miss. So why not? Now, once we've done that, guys, you will then be able to go back and you'll be able to get yourself the badge, which you can see we've now got the contact badge. Fantastic. That is now for completed. After that, guys, like I said, we need to wait for the X to work and the sending tokens. After that, guys, once we've got our testnet tokens, like I said, we need to very simply do the next step, which is swapping tokens. And you can do so directly at the top once you've got your Tsent, like I said, and you can see a swapping section here. We have got our testnet tokens now, guys, but we've only got 0.002, and therefore what we have to do is very simply wait every 4 hours in order to claim more testnet tokens. We'll then be able to use some of those tokens in order to swap. So you can see I've got that minuscule amount. It's not going to do it in order to cover the fees for this network, even though it is a test network with no real monetary value. And yes, guys, it is still very glitchy, so it's probably no good trying to even use it now. However, you know exactly how to do it. You choose an amount just like any other decentralized exchange. Choose the token you're selling up top. Down below, you're just going to choose the token that you want to buy into. Whatever it is, we are just trying to stack up transactions and, of course, get those badges. After that, guys, I don't know exactly what the other quests are, such as this bundle actions, unified token, transfer gate rules, X, Y, and Z. However, there must be new quests of which will come live soon and we'll be able to complete later on. But for now, guys, we've got a few ones that we can complete. But of course, there are still some bugs on this platform, so don't expect it to be so simple and easy unless, of course, it's done by the time you're watching this video. Hopefully it is. However, complete all the steps. Basically, what you want to do is every single day transact on this network because it basically works on a streak system, and I'll show you what I mean. Over on this blog, guys, you can see everything about how it works. So badges grant XP directly, and some unlock multipliers that amplify the amount of XP earned from future activities. Early migration and ecosystem badges not only mark milestones, but also give you an edge as you keep interacting with Incentiv. XP for usage, ... You can see exactly how you earn XP from streaks, transactions, token claims, DApp diversity, Discord, and X engagement. Together, all of these fuel your growth. You can also see that you can earn from referrals, so if you can invite your friends, fantastic. Also, guys, like I said, the streak system, this is important to keep an eye on because consistency goes a long way in Incentiv. Each time you complete at least one transaction in a 24-hour window, your streak grows and your reward climbs with it. It's a simple way to turn steady activity into ongoing progress. If you miss a day, your streak tier drops, which means your future rewards shrink until you build it back up again. Don't worry, everything you've already earned is yours to keep. Streaks are all about showing up regularly and being rewarded for staying active. Cool, I like it, and I like how clear it is, to be honest with you. Here, guide, usage insights, XP rewards showing you exactly how you can earn XP. Fantastic. Next, the ecosystem badges, the leaderboard of which is coming soon, and then everything else that you have to read if, of course, you want to go into a full deep dive. But Guys, we've basically taken you through a full tutorial on the Incentiv V2 portal for now. Yes, my final conclusion is the fact that it is very glitchy, slow and buggy, and it's literally taken me a very long time to make this video. So I would appreciate a like and subscribe button if of course you enjoyed it. If not, I completely understand. But friends, we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Don't forget to participate in our 5-chain link giveaway, where we're going to be splitting that between 2 winners. 2 winners will walk away with 2.5 link each, which I'm very excited to share. I appreciate every single one of you guys who show support on our channel. Honestly, it means the world. And I wish you all the best on the Incentiv network and all the best in the world of Web3. And friends, we'll see you in the next video.